Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Bills versus the Dolphins. Now let's look at the Bills offense against the Miami Dolphins. You know what's going to happen. The Dolphins are playing right now with confidence on defense. They're getting after the quarterback. They're flying to the football. The Bills have the perfect remedy. They have Fred Jackson. They also have the ability to line up in any formation. I want to see less spread formations this week from the Buffalo Bills and more straight traditional I formations, power situation with the double tight end sets. They're going to line up and they're going to run downhill versus the Miami Dolphins. You're going to see how well the Dolphins can defend the run consistently throughout the ball game. So I would stay away from those spread formations, because to me that plays right into the Dolphins' strength. They can get after the quarterback, and they have some active corners that can make plays on passes. So less spread, more I formation, more double tight end sets. Slow this game down by running the football downhill at the Dolphins, and the Bills can have a lot of success. Now defensively, when you stop Miami, you have to defend the whole field. Miami does a great job now of making you defend cover the whole field. They make you cover every blade of grass. So I look for the Bills to come in and stick with the script. They do a great job of getting that interior pressure, that interior push, and that's going to create those openings for those linebackers to fill gaps. So I want to see the Bills linebackers versus the Dolphins running game, because that is going to be where the game has to be won. Matt Moore is going to have some opportunities to make plays, but the running game is what is killing people right now. It killed the Chiefs, and it also killed the Redskins. So you have to stop Reggie Bush and make this game Matt Moore versus Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's also playing lights out this season. Now let's look at the Dolphins in this matchup. The Dolphins have found a lot of balance, and you have to like what you see out of Reggie Bush. After he called his team out, the team has responded. They're playing a lot better. Attacking the Buffalo Bills, you want to attack these guys on the flanks. Those outside linebackers don't get as much pass rush, so you want to make sure they stay active in the ground game. And the Dolphins are doing a great job of running off tackle and running to the outside, taking advantage of the perimeter speed that they have on offense. What I would also do is force George Wilson to take himself out of the game. He's going to try to shade over the top wherever Brandon Marshall is lined up. So that means you got to move Brandon Marshall throughout the lineup. Line him up in the backfield, line him up as a off tight end, line him up on a slot, line him up as a split. That is going to take away George Wilson, because he's probably going to shade wherever side Marshall is, and that's going to allow those other wide receivers to have success. And also the kryptonite to the Buffalo Bills defense is a tight end that can consistently get open. Fasano has to have a big day as well. Now defending the Buffalo Bills, we talk about it all the time. You have to defend the flats. If you can defend the flats against the Bills, you take a lot of what they want to do away. And also the linebacker is going to have to be huge, because they're going to have to cover Fred Jackson in the passing game. If they allow Fred Jackson to get as many yards rushing as he will receiving, this could be a long day for the Dolphins, because that's going to be a huge thing they have to stop. If they can't stop Fred Jackson, then this might as well be an easy victory for the Buffalo Bills, because the Dolphins are going to have some issues in coverage with those running backs out of the backfield. Now, you also have to have the special teams aspect be solid. That's one thing I'm going to be looking for. Can they have solid special teams against the Bills? X factors in this ball game for the Buffalo Bills has to be C.J. Spiller. If you're going to get C.J. Spiller involved, get him involved in the passing game. Give the Dolphins one more thing to worry about. X factor for the Miami Dolphins has to be the defensive line. The D-line has to do a great job of getting pushed, and that way you have those free blitzers from the linebacker positions getting to Ryan Fitzpatrick. This is another tough divisional game matchup in the AFC East. I'm going with the Dolphins. I like the way they're playing on defense. They're going to be active, getting after the quarterback, and they also have the balance on offense that you need to have success against the Bills, because they also stretch the football down the field vertically. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.